Alright, let's dive into something that's got the football world buzzing, Como 1907's new home kit. But here's the twist, it's not just about the jersey, it's about the crest. Or should I say, crests. Because Como has essentially split its identity in two, and it's a move that's both fascinating and a little confusing. Let me break it down for you. First off, the hook. Imagine a football club with two faces, one for the pitch and one for the boardroom. That's Como right now. Their new Adidas home kit for the 26-27 season features a retro crest inspired by their 1950s to 1990s emblem. It's a classic shield with the city's heraldic white cross on a red background, and it looks stunning. But here's the kicker, this crest is only half official. The modern wave logo introduced in 2019? Still the club's corporate identity for everything administrative, digital, and media-related. It's like Como is straddling two eras, and I'm here for it. What makes this really interesting is the duality at play. On one hand, you've got the nostalgia of the retro crest, which connects the club to its roots. On the other, there's the sleek, modern wave logo that screams future. Personally, I think this split identity is a bold statement. It's like Como is saying, we honor where we've been, but we're not afraid to evolve. But here's the question, can a club truly thrive with a divided identity? Or is this just a temporary experiment? One thing that immediately stands out is the design of the historic crest. It's not just a copy-paste from the archives, it's a refined reinterpretation. The shield shape, the cross, the lettering, it all feels timeless. And the fact that it was first revived for lifestyle apparel before making its way to the match kits? That's a smart move. It's like Como tested the waters before taking the plunge. But what many people don't realize is that this crest isn't just about aesthetics, it's about reconnecting with the fans. The phrase, Sem Cumash, we are from Como, inscribed on the kit? That's a direct nod to the city and its supporters. It's a detail I find fascinating because it shows how deeply the club thinks about its identity. Now, let's talk about the kit itself. Designed by Chief Brand Officer Ruigi Villasenor, it's a deep blue masterpiece with subtle tonal pinstripes. The polo collar with red, white, and gold trim. Chef's kiss. It's classic yet modern, just like the crest situation. But here's where it gets tricky, the kit is available in two versions, one with sponsors for €125 and a clean, sponsor-free version for €100. Personally, I'd go for the sponsor-free one because, let's be honest, football kits are art, and ads can ruin the vibe. But that's just me. If you take a step back and think about it, this half-official crest situation raises a deeper question. What does a club's identity really mean in 2024? In an era where rebranding is common, Como's approach feels almost rebellious. They're not fully committing to the retro crest, but they're not abandoning the modern logo either. It's like they're testing the waters, seeing which direction the fans lean. And that's smart, because at the end of the day, a club's identity is as much about the fans as it is about the boardroom. A detail I find fascinating is the Como TV logo based on the historic crest. It's a small move, but it shows how deeply the club is embedding this retro identity into its ecosystem. It's not just a kit thing, it's a cultural shift. But here's the thing, if Como is so committed to this retro vibe, why not go all in? Why keep the modern logo for corporate use? In my opinion, it's because they're playing it safe. They want to honor the past without alienating the future. But does that strategy work? Or does it just create confusion? What this really suggests is that Como is at a crossroads. They're trying to balance tradition and innovation, and it's a tightrope walk. Personally, I think they should fully embrace the historic crest. It's got soul, it's got history, and it's what the fans seem to love. But hey, that's just my 2 cents. What do you think? Should Como go all in on the retro crest, or is this half-official approach the way to go? Let me know in the comments. Closing thought, Como's new kit and crest situation is more than just a design choice, it's a statement about identity, heritage, and evolution. It's a conversation starter, and that's what makes it so compelling. Whether you love it or hate it, one thing's for sure, Como is a club that's not afraid to take risks. And in a world where football clubs often play it safe, that's something worth celebrating.